this? And, well, the guy's like, he goes, well, you know why no one's died? My stepdad says, yeah, because it doesn't exist. He goes, no, because Obama saved us all by shutting down the schools.
Lord Obama, he's saving us with the redcoats and City Year. You know, I had a couple City Year emails where people are like, City Year's been around for so long. It's a great program. We know it's been around, okay? City Year is a relatively program up until now when it got full federal funding from AmeriCorps, and they're actually going to militarize it. Like, you know, City Year didn't have anything to do with people doing jumping jacks before, but it will now. And it had nothing to do with knocking on doors throughout the country to get people to pledge service. It does now. It used to be about inner city youth and people taking care of their own, and it was a good program, and now they're going to hijack that program with their little fascist colors and their little, I need to shed my individual skin so that I can have my universal skin. We'll have a new world, a universal world, all together. I thank you for the call, Julian. Very interesting stuff. Obama saved us from the swine flu by shutting down the schools. Give me a break. That reminds me, Jesse Ventura was on Stern. I mentioned this yesterday on the show. We're going to play the clip where he talks about 9/11. We can't play much of it because there is some cursing here and there, but it's an interesting clip, and Ventura just is on a rampage. Love the Jesse, love the body. All right, let's go to Tom in Washington. Tom, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey, Jason, how's it going?
Good, man.
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to make sure everybody's aware, since you were talking about Google a little bit ago, that Eric Schmidt, was the CEO of Google, was on the official attendee list at Bilderberg last year.
Right. Got anything else for me? I mean, yeah, I mean, not only that, this year it was the founder of Facebook and PayPal who was there this year.
Yeah, no, that was it. Just wanted to make sure everybody that's listening understands.
Yeah, if people don't understand that Google is now heavily involved. I mean, they're openly involved with NASA, which in the majority of cases runs classified programs, such as their geoengineering program. Remember, chemtrails don't exist, but NASA will talk about them, you know. And now they're getting in bed with Google, and now they're saying, I mean, the UK, they're saying that they're going to, remember, they're supposedly wiping out data after 6 months. But now the CEO is like, look, we shouldn't do that. We should just database everybody, every search you do. And, you know, they're already admittedly doing that. We had that lawsuit. It's kind of like tongue-in-cheek. This guy knows that they're databasing everything, but they want to come out in the open with it. So when they do get exposed later, they can say, hey, it was so we could save lives, so we could predict another pandemic. We need to spy on everybody. I thank you for the call, Tom. Let's go to Papillon in Nebraska. Papillon, you're on the air.
Hey, Jason, I'm good. You're good. The things going on with the kid with the cancer and other people that are being snatched, basically kidnapped by CPS services, in quotes, lays bare a very basic question that a lot of people aren't asking, and that is, whose children are they? Are they your children, or are they the state's children? Now, that question was answered in that Texas case a while back, where there was a whole group of people.
And what you're talking about was, it was kind of like this Christian cult of polygamists, and they went in, and all these poor women were all over the media, and, you know, they were dressed like Mennonites. It didn't seem like they had a lot of exposure to the outside world, but they just went up, got a school bus, and took all their children, and these women, like, cried to the media for over a week. The media demonized them, but they did get their kids back, didn't they?
Yeah, they got all their kids back, and the reason is, the state could not prove jurisdiction. Now, the judge did not specifically use that word in his decision, but what it boils down to is none of those people had marriage licenses, so they didn't contract with the state, and none of the children had birth certificates, which is your ownership paper by the state, which makes you collateral on the debt.
So you're telling me because of common law they were able to, forego all these charges?
Absolutely. There were no birth certificates, no marriage licenses, therefore no jurisdiction. The judge ordered the children returned because the state had no authority over those people.
You know, I always wonder what happened with them. You know, that is very interesting. And
that is the bottom line.
Yeah, it kind of faded away from the media when they got the kids back, because that wasn't reported in the media. I didn't see that anywhere.
They didn't want to talk about it, but that's what it is. The judge didn't specifically use the word jurisdiction, but he alluded to it in pointing out that there was no birth certificates and no marriage licenses.
Interesting. Yeah, if you could send me some documentation on that, I'd really appreciate it, so maybe I could go over that story.
I'd have to do some searching.
All right, we'll definitely do that. MySpace.com/Jason Bermas for those that don't know. Papillon, I thank you for the call. We're going to go to Carly and others on the other side. It's 866-582-9933. I want to take this opportunity to thank one of our great sponsors here at the Infowarrior. It's ecigaretteschoice.com. That's right, ecigaretteschoice.com. You looking to quit smoking? You want to be able to smoke inside? Maybe you're not looking to quit. Well, here it is. It's carcinogen-free, no tobacco, just the nicotine buzz you love. It's as easy as this. You just and exhale, and there you have it. And remember, you can smoke these restaurants, the mall, anywhere. It's water vapor. It is the coolest little thing. It's an electronic cigarette. ecigaretteschoice.com. That's ecigaretteschoice.com. Now, on the other side, there's some 7/7 news out there. You know, it's just like 9/11. Intelligence officers are like, oh, what's going on here? We should be investigating these guys. And then MI5 says, no, don't investigate. No policey. Remember, this happened with Abel Danger and the hijackers here and members of the FBI and people who were hijackers here. And this is happening in the 7/7 case because they were setting them up as patsies. It's the Infowarrior. We'll be back after this. Infowars.com, prisonplanet.tv.